Breaking news tonight, severe storms slam the south. Deadly tornadoes rip up homes and businesses, and the threat isn't over yet.
Plus, we're tracking snow, wind, and rain here in the tri-state area this week. Just getting started. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. We're going to get to that breaking news in just a moment. But first, Lonnie Quinn keeping an eye on the storm here. He's in the Weather Center getting ready for round 2. Lonnie.
Well, you know, Maurice, we're still catching a little bit of round 1 out there. But if you take a look right now at the current radar picture, you've got all the colors out there. A little bit of pink shows you where the sleet is up around Dutchess County into Litchfield County as well. A little bit of a snowflake around Kingston and a light little rain shower around Nassau, Suffolk County, also the Jersey Shore. But everything very light. Now, we want to get the word out about tomorrow. And it's a much bigger system moving into our area. I mean, that is 1,000 miles across, and it is going to make its way into our area tomorrow. And what's interesting about this is this has had a lot of real volatile activity associated with it. And you got to remember, it is February. February is a hardcore winter month. February is not a hardcore tornado month, and yet that is exactly what we've had. Now, in our area tomorrow, I'm not calling for tornadoes or anything like that. I wouldn't be surprised to see possibly a thunderstorm in the area, but this is more than just a weather story. It's actually a news story as well. And my colleague here at CBS, Valerie Castro, has been watching everything from the perspective of a news angle. And what's going on with it, Valerie, like in New Orleans today?
Well, Lonnie, these storms were really destructive. They caused a lot of damage, and at one point they even turned deadly. I want to show you the tornado watches that are in place right now. You can see that area shaded in red. This is what it looked like for most of the day, and by the end of the day, at least 3 people have been confirmed dead in these storms.
Look up, look up.
Yeah, that looks tornadic.
Look up. It's right in front of us. It's going to cross right in front of us.
Drivers came to a standstill on this road in Prairieville, Louisiana, paralyzed by what lay in their path.
There it is. It's crossing. It just crossed.
Power lines went down as the tornado moved on to hit Livingston.
I heard like a big rumbling sound. The whole entire house started shaking, and I just knew that, that it was a tornado.
In Convent, all that's left of an RV park, piles of plywood, sheet metal, and overturned trailers. Dozens of first responders arrived to help the injured and find victims.
We know of 2 fatalities. We know of 7 critically injured, and we know of 30 plus that were injured, all different types of injuries.
Over Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans, water spouts formed as the storm continued to develop. Everywhere, structures were torn apart, debris left hanging in trees, while residents watched the powerful winds whip through.
So it looked like to me the wind just dipped down, whoop, and that's where it did.
I could see metal and wood debris flying through the air.
Some of the worst damage is in Prairieville, where the roof and an exterior wall at this Gold's Gym were ripped away. It was lunchtime, and workers say the gym was packed with people. No one inside was hurt. Law enforcement officials in Louisiana say right now they are still actively searching for survivors. Maurice and Christine, back to you.
Thank you, Valerie.